Hello, and welcome to Growth Track Step 1. I'm Pastor Benjamin Houdt, and it's such an honor to have you join me today. In this session, I want to share my story, my journey of faith, transformation, and the abiding presence of God in every step of my life. But before we begin, I want to anchor us in the powerful words of Joshua 1:9 from the New International Version. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. These words have been our anchor, our battle cry, our source of strength in every season of life and in our ministry. I want you to hold on to them too, because no matter what you walk through, God's promise is clear. You are never alone. So today, as I share my journey, I invite you not just to hear my story, but to reflect on your own. Think of how God has been with you, guiding you through the twists and the turns, because the same God who walked with me is walking with you right now. Taking on the leadership of Courageous Church has been a profound honor. When this church first opened its doors to the people of Tampa Bay on January the 10th, 2021, it marked more than the start of weekly gatherings. It represented the unfolding of God's vision. That vision is clear. We exist to lead people to become courageous followers of Jesus Christ. This is not just a phase. This is not just a slogan. It is the heartbeat of everything we do. It is why we serve, why we gather, and why we open our doors wide to the city of Tampa Bay. Our mission flows from that vision: to encounter God, to equip disciples, to empower leaders, and engage our community. Every service, every life group, every prayer, every outreach is built on those four pillars. But more than mission statements, this calling is personal. I've learned that leadership here isn't about just gathering a congregation. It's about inspiring people to boldly step into their unique callings. It's about helping people believe they can be strong and courageous no matter what challenges that they face. And when I experienced God's call, I realized it wasn't just a word for me. It was a word for all of us. God is still calling people. He's still raising up disciples. He's still raising up leaders and followers of Jesus who will carry his love into the world. That is why we exist. My story begins in Kansas City, Missouri, a city full of culture and faith. I was raised in a family steeped in the gospel, where the word wasn't just preached on Sundays, it was lived out every day. Under the leadership of my father, Bishop Steve Houdt, I first heard the call to preach. In 2008, I embraced that call. I was nervous, unsure, and even afraid at times, but I stepped forward because I believed God was with me. My journey has taken me through many seasons. I'm a proud United States Army veteran, and the military taught me discipline, resilience, and the necessity of courage. Courage wasn't an option, it was survival. And those lessons became a foundation for how I would lead in ministry with strength, with integrity, and perseverance. I also pursued preparation through education. I earned a bachelor's degree in pastoral theology from Faith Bible College, and later a degree in pastoral ministry from Rhema Bible Training College in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Those classrooms weren't just about academics. There were moments where I encountered God in a new and deeper way. In 2020, my life was forever shaped when I became a covenant spiritual son of Apostle Charles E. Perry Jr., the founder and senior pastor of Word of Restoration International Church in Rose Sharon, Texas. That covenant affirmed my calling and reminded me that ministry is never done alone. It's always done in community. Before coming to Courageous Church, I spent the first 15 years serving, first as a youth pastor in Kansas City and later as a young adult pastor in Texas. Each season had challenges, but each season also prepared me for what God was setting before me here. But I must pause and say this: my story is not mine alone. God gave me an incredible partner in life and ministry, my beautiful wife, Pastor Wendy. She carries her own gifts, her own passion, and an unwavering faith that has inspired me more than words can describe. Together, we built not just a ministry, but a partnership rooted in prayer and vision. My story is incomplete without her chapters, and I thank God for the privilege of leading Courageous Church side by side with her. Our ministry is deeply connected to family. At the center of ours is our two amazing daughters, Aubrey and Lily. They are living reminders of God's goodness, and together we are a harmonious blend of His faithfulness. Their lives continually point us back to the love of God through their growth, their joy, and the lessons we've learned from them both about being patient, about hope, and about unconditional love. For us, ministry has never been limited to a platform or a building. It is lived out in the way we love one another, in the bonds of family, and in the daily reminder that God's faithfulness is the foundation that we all stand on. Those lessons keep us grounded and remind us that before we leave the church, we must always lead first at home. After ministry in Missouri and Texas, Wendy and I began to feel a deep stirring in our hearts, a call to step into something new. That led us all the way here to Florida. When we arrived, it wasn't just about sunshine or opportunity. It was about stepping into a mission field that God had been preparing for us all along. Taking on the leadership of Courageous Church was not coincidence. It was confirmation. It was the culmination of years of preparation, years of prayer, and years of applying our faith. Here in Tampa Bay, we have discovered a community ready to embrace the hope, the courage, and the love of Jesus. And together, we are building a church that isn't just for today, but for generations to come. Wow, as I look back on my journey from Kansas City to the Army, to the classroom, to pastoring in Missouri and Texas, and now here in Florida, I see the unmistakable fingerprints of God. Joshua 1:9 has not just been a verse for me, it has been a lifeline. It has reminded me time and time again that fear does not disqualify us. Faith empowers us. Courage doesn't mean we never feel afraid. It means we choose to move forward anyway, trusting that God is with us every step of the way. And the same is true for you. God is with you in your struggle, in your dreams, in your doubts, but He's also with you in your victories. Every trial you face is an opportunity for Him to show His power in your life. Now, let me turn this back to you. You have a story too. Your story is just as important as mine. It's filled with challenges, victories, doubts, and joy, and God wants to use every part of it. Maybe you're just beginning your walk with Christ, or maybe you've been following Him for decades. No matter where you are, I want you to hear me. God has equipped you to be strong and courageous. When fear whispers that the road ahead is too difficult, remember, our God walks with you. He will never leave you, and He will never forsake you. So share your story. Let your light shine. Build relationships. Encourage others, because your testimony might be the key that unlocks faith in someone else's life. As we close step 1 of Growth Track, I want to thank you for taking the time to hear my story and our church's story. I am profoundly grateful for my wife, Pastor Wendy, and the blessing of our family. And I am grateful for each and every one of you, because you are now a part of this story too. Remember, you are not alone. You are part of a vibrant, supportive family here at Courageous Church. Together, we will encounter God, equip disciples, empower leaders, and engage our community. So today, I want to charge you with the 4 next steps. I want you to attend church. I want you to attend church regularly. Don't just come occasionally. Make it a rhythm. Next, I want you to join a life group. When we make those available, I want you to use it to build deeper relationships that strengthen your walk. The next thing I want you to do is be faithful in giving, because your generosity, it fuels the mission and changes lives. And lastly, I want you to pray consistently for our church. Your prayers are powerful. Your prayers are vital for where God is leading us. Your commitment matters. And together, we will continue to lead people to become courageous followers of Jesus Christ. Thank you, and may God bless you as you step boldly into your own faith in your own faith journey. God bless you.